uses for this oxygen. Not only is it just help with general respiratory health, but it's good hangover recovery, because we know, Dad likes to have a few beverages every once in a while. And it also, if Dad is an exercise freak, a workout freak, this helps with performance and recovery while he's doing his weekend warrior thing. Okay, hey, let's get into some weather forecast for the White Mountains. As mentioned, taste of summer is in the air. It definitely feels like summer out there this morning, June 5th, and it really feels like it's mid-July out there. It's a beautiful morning, actually. The first half of today is going to be beautiful. There's a live shot, again, around 60 degrees now in North Conway Village with blue skies and bright sunshine in the east. The main story for today is it's going to be a wonderful first half of the day with high pressure across the east, but we may see strong to severe storms possible across Maine and New Hampshire, particularly in the mountains. Severe storms will be capable of producing damaging winds with possible power outages, and there is a low threat for damaging hail. And that is mostly going to be coming this afternoon after 2 p.m. and especially after 3 p.m. Current radar shows precipitation well off to our north, but dry across the rest of the eastern seaboard. So a very nice day this morning and through the middle of the day until thunderstorms pop up later in the afternoon. Today's forecast, we have a slight chance of showers this morning. I think, though, that chance is gone, and then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 p.m. Again, some of those storms could produce small hail and gusty winds, patchy fog before 8 a.m. Otherwise, it's going to be a mostly sunny day with a high near 88 degrees. So sunny and hot, southwest winds, light 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation this afternoon is about 30%. So again, it's very spotty. New rainfall amounts less than 1/10 of an inch, and except higher amounts when we have if you get caught in one of those spotty storms. So it's making me rethink my plans today. I was possibly thinking about going out on a boat this afternoon. I think being out in a boat in a thunderstorm, or perhaps being stuck above tree line if you were going for a hike, those would be bad places to be if we have severe thunderstorms. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 2 a.m. Some of the storms could produce small hail and gusty winds, mostly cloudy. Otherwise, with a low only around 65 degrees, so it's going to be a fairly warm night. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. New rainfall amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch, with higher amounts possible in thunderstorms. Forecast for Sunday, while the heat just builds Sunday through Tuesday, it's going to be the hottest weather of the season so far, and it could even break some records around the state. A 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 11 a.m. Otherwise, mostly sunny and hot, high near 90, west wind 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear, 67. And then looking ahead to Monday and Tuesday, look at that heat build in. 93 on Monday, sunny and hot once again on Tuesday. Wednesday looks like a transition day, some showers and thunderstorms, and things gradually cool off towards the end of the week. But we've got a hot one on tap. Summit forecast, if you were planning on going for a hike today to the summit of Mount Washington, or maybe taking the Mount Washington Auto Road or the Cog Railway to the top, here's what you'll find up in the high country. The summit of Mount Washington will be mostly in the clear, becoming in and out of the clouds under increasingly cloudy skies. Chance of rain showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Some thunderstorms, again, may produce strong gusts and small hail. Winds on the summit will be west, shifting northwest, 40 to 55 miles per hour, increasing later in the day, 55 to 75, which is hurricane strength. Gusts could be as high as 95 later this afternoon. So what starts off as a great day, and there's a live look of the observatory deck. It is currently in the fog there. Beautiful. I love that view because, okay, here's a perfect example. We're looking at now at the summit from Wildcat Mountain, and these shots are all courtesy of the Mount Washington Observatory, online at mountwashington.org. But you can see from this view, the summit is just barely in the fog, but the observers up there, it just seems like they're in the middle of this really dense cloud. They probably have an idea, but the average person just standing there wouldn't realize that, 50 feet away, it's summer, it's bright sunshine and beautiful. That is a look at our weather forecast. Again, if you are going hiking, especially if you're planning on summiting above tree line or you're going out in water today, keep an eye on the skies and those thunderstorms. They can roll in quickly, especially if you're like on Mount Washington. You may not even see If you're on the east side, you may not see thunderstorms kind of approaching from the west on the other side of the summit. If you're looking for something fun to do, here's an update on some of the attractions that are open across the White Mountains. Alpine Adventures in Lincoln is open weekly Thursday through Monday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. with off-road tours, zip lining, aerial course, and new side-by-side tours around Barren Mountain. Those are a lot of fun. Attractions at Bretton Woods and Omni Mount Washington Resort include scenic gondola rides, 9 and 18-hole golf, luxurious outdoor spa, fly fishing along the Ammonoosuc River, treetop canopy tours, cross-country mountain biking, horse-drawn carriage rides, and more. Cranmore Mountain Resort is open with its Mountain Adventure Park rides, lift-served mountain biking, and scenic chairlift rides to the Meister Hut. Lost River Gorge in Woodstock is open daily, guided by wooden walkways and lanterns. Guests can discover and explore jagged rock walls, gigantic boulders, scenic views, glacial caves, waterfalls, and more. Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center in Glen is open for the season and offering kayak tours, cross-country mountain biking, whitewater kayaking clinics, a weekly walking running series, and more. And the Mount Washington Auto Road is scheduled to open for the season. It was open last weekend. They have drive yourself tours right now, weather permitting. And one last one, Mystery New Hampshire Escape Room, if you're looking for something indoors, is open Friday through Monday with hour-long escape room experiences. Reserve your spot at mysterynh.com. And if you are an outdoor lover or want to get more involved in the outdoors and the active lifestyle, here's an event you're going to want to mark your calendar for. It's coming up quickly. It is the White Mountains Outdoor Health and Wellness Fest, presented by White Mountains Community College and the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce. Taking place on Saturday and Sunday, July 17th and 18th, the festival focuses on sustainable outdoor recreation, health, wellness, and education. Schuler Park will be filled with yoga, aikido, dance, outdoor enthusiasts, artists, craftspeople, health and wellness professionals, and more. Each vendor will share their passion for wellness through their respective field. There will be live demonstrations, presentations, and music. Stay tuned for additions to the schedule and even sign up for guided activities by visiting whitemountainsfest.com. New presentations, demos, and activities are added regularly, ensuring a day of jam-packed fun. All right. So a lot of things going on. We're going to update you on more throughout the show. But first, let's play some Watch and Win. This is the fun part of the show where we give viewers a chance to qualify for a great prize. We're going to qualify 6 people throughout the show. One lucky person will take home the prize at the end. It is an Outdoor Research Bug Out Brim Hat, treated with Insect Shield. It helps protect against mosquitoes, ticks, and other biting insects. Has a wide brim, mesh vents, and lightweight UPF 50 plus fabric that keeps you covered and cool on adventures in hot climates. We're also going to give away a 3-pack of Boost Oxygen, portable 95% pure supplemental oxygen for all natural respiratory support. No prescription needed. In fact, you can pick these up now pretty much anywhere. I've seen huge display cases in Walgreens, Walmart. I believe they have them at CVS. So Boost Oxygen, it is all the rage to enhance performance, recovery, and so much more. All you got to do is call in 603-356-6619. Be the first person with the correct answer to this question. Oh, Matt loves his movies.
Oh, yes.
Of the movies below, which takes place in New England. Matt loves his movies. He loves his New England. And he likes to combine them into fun trivia questions. Is it The Irishman, 2019, Casper, the Friendly Ghost?
Yes.
Mean Creek, or Inland Empire? One of those takes place in New England. Which one is it? Let's go to the phones. You'll be our first qualifier. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
I'm streaming right now.
Oh, okay. Well, we've got 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Sorry, try calling back. I know the streaming can be hard. They're on like a 30-second delay. Of the movies below, which takes place in New England? The Irishman, Casper, Mean Creek, or Inland Empire? Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer? You there? All right, let's go to the other line. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
Is it The Irishman?
Is it The Irishman, Matt? No, a good guess, but try again. So Irishman, not in New England. Where was The Irishman, Matt?
He's around. He's been around. That's mostly New York,
that
parts
was
of the Midwest.
It was Dublin.
Yes.
Good morning, Watch and Win. What is your answer?
Is it The Irishman?
Is it The Irishman? No, a good guess, but please try again. That might be another streamer who didn't catch the wrong answer. Okay, so we know it's not The Irishman, and we're not lying about it. It's definitely not The Irishman. It's either Casper, Mean Creek, or Inland Empire. One of those takes place in New England. Let's find out where it is. Good morning, Watch and Win. Which of those takes place in New England?
Is it Casper?
Is it Casper the Friendly Ghost, Matt? It is Casper the Friendly Ghost. He seems like a New Englander.
Yes.
Who do we have on the phone?
This is Mary.
Mary, congratulations. It takes place in Friendship, Maine. No kidding. Is Friendship a real town?
It is. And so is Happiness, Maine.
Whoa. Mary, stay on the line. We're going to get you information. You are the first qualifier for today's prize. And so Casper the Friendly Ghost. Do we know how Casper bit it?
How did Casper become a friendly ghost?
Yeah, he was just a cute little boy, right? And something happened to him.
Something
awful happened to him in Friendship, Maine.
Yeah.
Stephen King.
Yes, Casper's actually a long-lost Stephen King draft.
Casper ran into the It clown.
Yes, Pennywise.
All right.
We all float down here.
We will take our first break of the morning comeback with more Watch and Win, more chances to qualify for that prize. Plus, we'll take a look around the White Mountains and update you on some more fun activities happening in and around the White Mountains. Stay tuned.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
Plan a getaway to the heart of North Conway Village at the Eastern Slope Inn Resort. This historic inn offers sparkling clean, spacious suites with full kitchens and modern amenities, including clay tennis courts with private lessons, fire pits, indoor swimming pool, and hot tub. Walk to village shops, restaurants, and outdoor activities. Book your North Conway escape. Go to esi.vacations.
Discover North Conway's favorite adventures at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Check out the new beginner-friendly, lift-serviced downhill mountain bike park. Ride the mountain coaster, Soaring Eagle zipline, and giant swing. Enjoy outdoor dining on Zip's deck. Ride the scenic chairlift to the summit for amazing views, ice cream, hiking trails, and Tuckerman Brewery tasting room. Cranmore Mountain Resort. Fun for the whole family. Just 1 mile outside North Conway Village. Visit cranmore.com for tickets and important info.
Millions are saying yes to Allegra, the #1 allergist-recommended non-drowsy brand. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, and unlike Zyrtec, it's non-drowsy. Say yes to the fastest non-drowsy 24-hour relief. Allegra.
We get out, fired up, hook big ones. We get out and rip it, and we track them down. So crack a Mountain Dew, get out and do.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the Supreme Chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
Welcome back. This is White Mountains Today, live from North Conway Village. Let's take a live look outside with our whitemountains.tv webcam. Temperature is currently 62 degrees in North Conway, warming up to about 88 degrees at the height of the heat. The height of the heat. This heat does rise, so it does get high. And at its height, it'll be 88 degrees. Although I imagine as it rises, it'll be cooler. The highest temperatures will be down at the surface. I'm confused. Yes. 88 degrees for a high temperature today, 62 degrees right now. If you are now, see, this is a little, and I'm sorry, this is presented by Zeb's General Store. Shop online at zebs.com, or you can shop right in North Conway Village at the famous yellow building, the yellow shop right in downtown. So many great things to buy at Zeb's. Today would be a good day just to go in and buy an ice-cold root beer or sarsaparilla. I actually prefer the birch beer to the root beer.
Birch beer is pretty good,
The birch beer, it's almost exactly like root beer, but it has just a tiny little more zest to it or something. I'm not sure what the difference is.
A little more pow.
Yeah, like a little bit more pow.
God, Zeb's soda's the best. I got to get in there and get some soda, man.
All right, everybody make a rush to Zeb's right now and tell them the whitemountains.tv webcam sent you. What were we talking about? Oh, a little PSA. So these hot days in the early summer months make me think back to last year. So the temptation here is to, jump into the water, jump into the river, jump into your favorite swimming hole, because it's going to be in the upper 80s to lower 90s as we get through the beginning of next week. But just a reminder, it is early in the season. Water temperatures still can be very cold, especially over a long period of time. And water levels are actually fairly low right now. Sometimes this time of year they can be a little bit higher, and if you jump into them during these heat waves, you can get into a little bit of trouble because it's not summer yet. The heat makes you think it's summer, but then you get into the water, it's higher, and you get swept down the river. May have happened to me last year about this time.
You got swept down the river? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that, Matt?
I did not hear about it. If I did, I regret that I may have forgotten it.
You ready for a story, Matt?
Yes.
Who wants to hear the story one more time? So it was last May. We had, I think, a couple of 90-degree days, and I wanted to find I was exploring, and I went to a new spot on the Swift River, which goes along the Kancamagus Highway. Yeah. I brought my kids, I brought my dog, and we went to a spot that in hindsight we should have never swam in. There was a great eddy, it was nice. There was a big, kind of a pool, a big section where there was no current. I told the kids, okay, we're staying in the sandy part, you don't go past this rock. Everything was great. We enjoyed it for quite a while. The dog was having fun. as we're getting ready to leave, I threw one more stick for the dog, and the dog lost the stick. And instead of just coming back, the dog started searching the river for the stick, went out found a current, and started going towards kind of a section of rapids downstream, and she was getting pulled. So the kids started panicking, and I did exactly what you're not supposed to do. The dog most likely would have been fine. Actually, the dog would have been fine. She's a golden retriever. She's a good swimmer. But I think I just acted on instinct, and I think I saw a moment in time where I could grab her before she reached the point of no return. And instead, we both went over the event horizon into the point of no return and got swept down a series of chutes and waterfalls, quite a ways actually. And it was to the point where, we were starting to get I was starting to get, a little bit tired, and some thoughts were going through my mind is like, is this really how it goes? So of course, I'm friends with everybody on Fish and Game and Forest Service and Whitewater Swiftwater Rescue, so it's going to be all people I know digging my body or out of this river.
You went through the rapids, man.
We went.
You got tousled and jostled and thrown about.
Did you see?
I've never heard that.
Yeah, it was quite the experience.
Sounds like it.
So, I guess the point I'm trying to make is don't underestimate the power of water, and it just freaked me out because then going to Lower Falls, we were shooting some water safety video last summer. And going to Lower Falls, even during the middle of the summer when the water was somewhat of a low level, I would just see people doing things that would scare me. They would it's not a water park. You can get hurt in any part of the river any time of year, and water is always way more powerful than you think it is. So
definitely,
just err on the side of caution out there.
Unreal.
Did you see Brad Pitt, A River Runs Through It?
No.
You never saw that movie?
I haven't seen that.
That's a good movie. It takes place probably, I want to say it might be like the early 1900s in Montana, and I think Brad gets involved in some sort of like bootlegging or gangsters or something like that.
Oh, Brad.
I know, but
knucklehead.
It's a fly fishing family, and there's something about fly fishing that brings everybody together. And anyway, there's a scene at the end of the movie where Brad is fishing in the river, and he catches a giant fish, and it's about the giant fish. I think represents his emotional and intellectual maturity or something like that. Yeah. And he's found himself, and so he's got this fish, and he's wrestling it down this Whitewater River because, of course, the fish runs, and he gets caught in a rapid, and so Brad's going down this rapid, but he's still playing the fish the whole time, and finally, his father and his brother find him, and he's on the shore, and he's got the giant fish. I felt like Brad Pitt in A River Runs Through It, going down that river.
That's
I'm just
beautiful, man.
Not sure when this is going to stop, but I'm hoping it's sometime soon.
Please, yeah.
The worst part about that was, obviously, my kids there, watching. That was, I know, the whole time I'm realizing the trauma I'm putting them through. So don't put your kids through trauma. Okay. Hey, are you ready for some other summer adrenaline? I recommend Cranmore Mountain Resort. Summertime activities are open. There will be scenic chairlift rides, the mountain coaster, the Soaring Eagle zip line, the giant swing, and back for 2021 summer tubing. Plus, check out Cranmore's bike park. It's lift-served. They've added 3 new technical natural trails to their list of bike trails for the summer. Cranmore.com for more information. So much to do there for everybody. A lot of rides. You can just do on your own. You don't even need to use your own power. You can just, it's all gravity. And then others like the mountain bike park are super fun, lift-served, and they have beginner trails, expert trails, and everything in between. Here's a fun activity. Castle in the Clouds in Moulton Borough is thrilled to welcome the public back to the historic estate. In addition to unique events, there will be weekly summer events for all to enjoy. Solar gazing with the New Hampshire Astronomical Society goes down on every Monday, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Mark Stowbridge of the New Hampshire Astronomical Society will set up his telescope in the field by Shannon Pond. Stop by, have a look, and learn about what you've never really seen. The Landscape of Lucknow tours are being offered every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Join them for a walk around the property to learn about the extensive history witnessed there. And garden tours are offered every Friday. Join their gardener, Gretchen Large, in touring both Lucknow's historic and modern garden landscapes, and leave with some general gardening tips and tricks for you to use at home. More info at castleintheclouds.org. And Matt, I said we'd play some Watch and Win, but I think actually let's take a quick break because we did get a little bit behind schedule because of my really long, death-defying story.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with more of White Mountains Today.
Hi, sis.
You're late.
Fashionably late.
We cannot be late.
There's a road right there. That's a cat. We just hold Maddie's headpiece.
Seriously?
His name is Whiskers.
What happened to you? Whose cat is that?
It's a long story.
Oh my gosh.
Whiskers! There you are!
The Subaru Crosstrek, the adventurous SUV for adventurous people. Love, it's what makes Subaru, Subaru.
Lost River Gorge in Boulder Caves is one of New Hampshire's greatest natural wonders and an unforgettable adventure. Discover your adventure at LostRiverGorge.com.
When pain wears you down, Icy Hot Dry Spray delivers. Feel it working instantly, providing powerful relief to muscles and joints. Icy Hot.
And Icy Hot now has a bold new look with the same powerful relief to help you rise from pain.
The reviews are in for the newest breakfast and lunch restaurant in North Conway, 27 North.
I like the small town vibe. It's a really friendly place. You know, it's a very eclectic menu, so you can get a little bit of everything. You know, you feel like you're at home.
Skills come out, the food's always really hot. It's very good. It stays warm the whole time. You got that sizzle in the plate.
It was amazing.
27 North in North Conway Village, behind Badger Realty.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear, "See you next week." You'll hear, "Be right over." They know this valley and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Welcome back. This is White Mountains Today, live from North Conway. Let's take a look around the White Mountains now and catch you up on current conditions. This is presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane, serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. And this is a live look from Conway towards Mount Washington. Kind of a hazy view out there with a little bit of extra cloud at the summit of Mount Washington. It is currently 66 degrees now in Conway. And over to the summit of Mount Washington at 6,288. We have a good 40-degree difference between the base and the summit. 27 right now, below freezing, and in the fog on the summit of Mount Washington. And back in North Conway Village, where it is currently, again, 60 degrees, lower 60s, some places still in the upper 50s across the White Mountains, but we've I think, surpassed the 60-degree point pretty much everywhere now. In fact, Moultonborough is 71, Tamworth is 67, Lincoln 62, and Bretton Woods 64 right now. And then I think, are we going over to East Madison? There we go. That is a live look via the kingpine.com webcam, and that is the transition, the bike transition for the King Pine Triathlon, which is going on today. They have all kinds of versions of this race, but it is a traditional triathlon at heart, which is a run, a swim, a bike, and then a run, and that is happening all around East Madison, New Hampshire today. So if you are taking Route 153 south and east today, or if you're heading in the other direction, just keep an eye out for runners, bikers, and I guess the swimmers are probably clear unless you're, of course, driving really erratically. You're up. And that is, let's see, it looks like it's about 67 degrees in East Madison right now as well. So that's a look around the White Mountains. Thank you to White Mountain Oil and Propane. 5-day forecast for the White Mountains looks like this today. First half of the day is going to be fantastic. Again, it is in the mid-60s right now in most of the Mount Washington Valley. It's going to warm up to about 88. Now, the caveat is that after 2 and especially after 3 p.m., we could be looking at spotty thunderstorms popping up, and some of these could be severe. So again, if you are planning on hiking and summiting above tree line, or maybe you're planning on going out on the water today, you want to keep an eye out for those storms. You don't want to get caught in hail or high winds or lightning. Sunday through Tuesday, the heat just keeps building. 93 is the high on Monday. They're saying there could even be some records, some daily high temperatures broken over the course of the next few days. And then Wednesday is the transition day where we finally cool off for the end of the week. That is a look at our weather forecast. I want to tell you about June. It is Pride Month here in the White Mountains all month long. And the celebration for LGBTQ Pride Month kicks off on Sunday, June 6th from 2 to 6 at the Eastern Slope Inn Playhouse Courtyard in North Conway Village. A chance to socialize with members of the Pride Board, purchase some wicked good barbecue, and get a sneak peek at the upcoming M&D production of Xanadu. On June 12th, there will be a Pride ice cream social at Tricks and Treats in North Conway. Purchase a cool treat and check out the White Mountain Pride info table from 1 to 3. On the 15th, there will be a Pride fundraiser at Flatbread Company in North Conway, which is in person or takeout. June 19th hosts a Pride hike led by White Mountains Pride board members Amelia and Holly, and there'll be one last ice cream social on the 26th. WhiteMountainsPride.com for more information. All right, we have got Lisa McCoy from Great Glen Trails and the Mount Washington Auto Road waiting in the wings to be interviewed on our set. We're going to get right to her, but first, let's play one more Watch and Win. So far, Mary from Peabody, Massachusetts. Actually, she's in Intervale right now. She is the first qualifier for today's prize. We're going to take up to 6 qualifiers, draw one winner at the end of the show. If you want to get in the drawing, you have to answer this next Watch and Win question correctly. And the prize you just saw is Outdoor Research Bug Out Brim Hat, perfect for hot days, keeping the bugs away. We're going to combine it with a 3-pack of Boost Oxygen, supplemental aviator's oxygen. There we go. So those 3 cans plus the hat. Of the New England teams named below, which one is real? Providence Bears, Vermont Lake Monsters, the Portland Red Foxes, or the New England Renegades. One of those is real. The rest are Matt's figments. Thought we had you. Let's go back to the phones. Nope. Okay, that was interesting. 603-356-6619. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
Providence Bears.
Matt, are the Providence Bears real? No, a good guess, but try again. Of course, if there is a Providence Bears, Matt is not aware of them. So your answer must match our answer, not necessarily the correct one.
The humiliation.
I know, huh? Good morning, Watch and Win. Which of these teams is not real?
The New England Renegades.
Are the New England, or which one is real, excuse me. Are the New England Renegades real, Matt? No, a good guess, but try again. So it's not the Bears, it's not the Renegades. Either the Vermont Lake Monsters or the Portland Red Foxes are real teams. One of those is a real team. Which one? Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer? I can hear you kind of whispering in the background. Which one?
Red Fox.
Are the Red Foxes real, Matt? Good guess, but not the right one. Try again. I love it. Lisa from Mount Washington Auto Road in the back room is screaming, no! She's heavily vested in this answer. So if you've been paying attention, there's only one choice left, and that apparently is the real New England sports team. Let's go to the phone. The real one. We need you to say it, though. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
Is it the Portland Red Fox?
No, it's not the Portland Red Foxes. A good guess, but try again. Actually, that wasn't a good guess, because that one was already said. Now, here's the winner. I can feel it. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
It's the Vermont Lake Monsters.
Hey, Matt, are the Vermont Lake Monsters real? In fact, they are, at least as a sports team. Who do we have on the phone?
David.
David. And where are you calling from today, David?
Moulton Borough.
David from Moulton Borough. So you would know a thing or two about lake monsters, living down near Lake Winnipesaukee. Apparently the Lake Monsters are a single-A baseball team. All right, David, I'm going to put you on hold. Don't go anywhere. You are now in the running for the Outdoor Research Bug-Out Brim hat, as well as the 3-pack of Boost Oxygen. We have more Watch and Win coming up, lots more information, lots of weather. But next, we're talking with Lisa McCoy of Grakeland Trails Outdoor Center and Mount Washington Auto Road. Stay tuned.
For 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
With the oak and the eagle as witness, consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
You want the real deal? Like a good neighbor? State Farm is there.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
One of the most iconic rivers in the White Mountains is the Swift River. From its headwaters deep in the White Mountain National Forest, the Swift River runs east, collecting the waters from countless small tributary streams until it empties into the Saco River near the Conway Covered Bridge. The Swift River is known for many things. Perhaps most of all, it's known for its aesthetics, an idyllic mountain stream, quick and rocky, with riffles and waterfalls paralleling the Kankamagas National Scenic Byway. In the early spring, and occasionally after extreme rain events, it can be a destination for whitewater kayakers. For most of the summer season, though, it's very shallow with occasional deep pools that attract roadside swimmers. Clay Groves, co-creator of the Fish Nerds podcast, knows it for something else still.
The only thing I think of at Swift River is I think tourists and trout. Well, first of all, it's beautiful, right? Because you can fish downtown, any city, and catch tons of fish. But you come to the White Mountains because of the scenery, so it's because of that, and it's crystal clear water, highly oxygenated, clean, and trout love it. So the tourist part, it's interesting because if you come in the evening after the tourists go home, in the same places the tourists are swimming, that's where the fish are. Because people who stock fish, stock them where it's easy to get to, and tourists swim where it's easy to get to. So as soon as they go home, get your line out, go out there and catch some. It's easy.
For more information on the Swift River and other cool places in the White Mountains, visit whitemountains.tv. Welcome back. You're watching White Mountains Today, live from North Conway Village. I'm Chris Prue, and I'm joined by Lisa McCoy from Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center and the Mount Washington Auto Road. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you, Chris, for having me. It is so, we were just talking, it's so great to be in the studio live.
It's a little surreal. It feels we've done so many Zoom interviews over the last 16 months or so. We're both vaccinated. Matt's vaccinated in the back. Get your vaccination. Get back to living normally.
Life, it's just incredible. When Deborah sent me the email, I was so excited. I was like, wow, I can do this in person. It's like real.
I know. It's so nice to see. One of the things about, the attractions up here in the White Mountains is they're all staffed by very nice people. So, I feel very fortunate when I get to interact with you guys in person.
Of course. It's always great to be here.
So we're going to talk a lot of things. If you want to ride your ATV up the Mount Washington Auto Road, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about running races and all sorts of outdoor activities. But first, we were just talking about COVID and masks. Mm-hmm. What's the current policy up at Great Glen Trails and the Mount Washington Auto Road?
Sure. So, as policies relax, we are still asking folks to wear masks inside the building and especially in our guided tour vans. That's just because we do not require people to say whether or not they've been vaccinated or not. And so we ask that everybody wear a mask in the guided tour van. We have increased the capacity of the guided tour vans. We're back to 8 people. Last summer we were running them with a more limited capacity. But for those, we are requiring that everybody make a reservation online too. So.
All right. Let's give it a little overview of these 2 attractions, Great Glen Trails and the Mount Washington Auto Road. They're sister companies.
Yeah, they are. And I try to kind of think of it as, with our Glen House Hotel, it's like one kind of destination resort. It hasn't been kind of labeled as such because of the long history of the different, entities, the Auto Road, Great Glen Trails, and the Glen House Hotel, but it's really one-stop destination. You can come, you can have a nice meal at the Glen House Hotel, you can do some gift shopping, as you can see on our little promo here. We have kayak trips, both whitewater and flatwater, and of course the iconic and historical Mount Washington Auto Road.
Yeah, so many things to do there. Like you said, you can make your base right in there in Pinkham Notch and do it all, or you can head up a day trip and tackle any one of these activities. What are some of the more popular activities at Great Glen Trails?
Definitely bike rental. We do a 2-hour and a 4-hour bike rental. We have carriage roads that are nice and wide for families, but we also have little single tracks, so if you want to challenge yourself on the single track. And what's really become popular is the e-bike rentals. Have you ever ridden an e-bike?
I haven't. I've heard. I want to try them.
Yeah, you should just come up and try it.
Because it's not like riding an actual motorized bike.
It's pedal assisted, so you still have to work.
Yep.
It's not just buzzing around on the trails. But as you're going up maybe a steeper hill, you can give a little boost.
Yep.
And it just kind of just gives you a boost, just like it says. It kind of propels you up the hill, and it makes mountain biking fun. And for those who like to go out for a long period of time, and you can spend hours out biking because you're not getting as exhausted.
It's tired. And that'd be great for someone who wants to take the camera along and just go to all the different spots on the trail system and take pictures. Great Angel Station is one of my favorite spots in the White Mountains.
It's a beautiful location.
Out on the trail system. You kind of have to pedal a little bit to get out there or, take a walk. It's not that far. It's probably I don't know, half a mile maybe?
I think it's 3 kilometers from so whatever that now mile and some.
Okay, so maybe, I think it just goes by faster for me because I'm enjoying the scenery.
Yeah.
But you get out there and there's a picnic table. I haven't been there in a while, so I assume it's still there.
It's still a picnic. There's a little cabin. You can go inside if you want.
And a beautiful view of the Northern Presidential. So
yes.
Really makes you feel like you're kind of out in the wilderness. And this is one of the best times of the year to go up to Great Glen Trails because of the wildflowers.
So many wildflowers right now. We actually did on our Facebook post a couple weeks ago, someone had gone and taken pictures last year of all the little wildflowers. So you can go on the Facebook and look at it. It identifies, from lady slippers to the little star flowers to the Cecil bellwort or something like that. So as you walk along, you can see all the beautiful flowers that are in bloom right now.
And of course, the lupin, the purple
yes.
lupin which come up this time of year. Those are one of my favorites.
They're gorgeous, and they're coming up. We're a little bit behind the valley, so I would say about in 1 week. But what's blooming is the alpine zone right now.
Oh, really?
So if you drive up the auto road and you're in the alpine garden, all the little alpine azaleas are blooming, and all those kind of fragile plants that we talk about. This is their time.
Right.
So if you happen to go up on the auto road within the next couple of weeks, it's gorgeous up there.
So you've got bike rentals, and you don't need to rent a bike. You can bring your own bike too.
Yeah, that's
to
true.
Enjoy Great Glen.
You just need a trail pass.
And then kayak tours on the Androscoggin River, is it?
Mostly the Andros. Sometimes we go up to a Pontook. Kind of depends. It's been a low water year, so it depends on the time that we have with our guests. So we do both flat water trips on the Androscoggin at Pontook wildlife tours. You see eagles and different birds and turtles. And then if you're feeling adventurous, we do offer whitewater kayak clinics, which is,
that's Nate, right?
You might not do that
that's
on
your
day one.
instructor, so you can see how competent he is. He's got experience.
He is.
But he's not going to take you off that launch, I don't think.
No, probably not on day one.
Not unless you've been kayaking with him for a while, then maybe he'll show you his secret spots.
Oh, he has many of them. He's like, I went this way. Yeah, he's got all the spots.
So that's Great Glen Trails, and then the Mount Washington Auto Road, of course, is just the legendary road up the summit.
Yeah, this year we're celebrating our 160th season of operation, which is pretty incredible. So people that drive up the auto road or take a guided tour, they're doing the same thing that folks back in 1861 were doing.
Which makes it the oldest man-made tourist attraction in the United States.
As far as we know.
Right.
It is. That's continuously operating.
Yeah. I mean, they're not going to discover an older one, right? They're not going to be like, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, no.
We just found this lemonade stand or something that's been in... one-of-a-kind attraction, and today would be a great day to do it. Although it's kind of a weird weather day, it's like, I think the summit is usually at least 20 degrees colder than the base. It's like 40 degrees colder right now.
Yes, I just listened to the report on the way in, and it's certainly a lot colder. So if you're looking for a respite from the heat, the summit of Mount Washington is a great place to go.
Absolutely. Let's talk about some events, because that's another thing you guys are really expert at there at Great Glen Trails and the Auto Road. A big running race coming up next weekend.
So we have a couple running races in the next couple weekends. First, we have our Black Fly Trail Run and Relay, which is on the Great Glen Trail System. It's a 10-mile or a 3-mile if you're not feeling 10 miles. Super fun, really relaxed event. You come out, you do either 10 miles is a 3-team relay. And then afterwards we have a barbecue, and Shark Martin is going to play.
Oh, nice.
So it's kind of a fun festival kind of atmosphere. Moat Mountain's going to be there.
Oh, great.
So
brewery.
It's just really, it's just a fun event.
It is.
Hopefully the weather cooperates, and everyone can just come out and enjoy and have a good time.
All right. That is, I believe, the 19th, next Saturday, right?
The 12th.
The 12th. I'm sorry, the 12th.
And then the 19th and the 20th, we have our annual, this year because of COVID, I say 19th and 20th, we actually split the field. And we're doing the women running on Saturday and the men running on Sunday. And we did that, and it was kind of long-term planning for this race. There's about 1,300 runners that go up the mountain. With relaxing restrictions, it was kind of next to impossible to just kind of change everything that we had already planned on. So we're sticking with our plan, and we'll have a fun and safe event for everybody.
All right, that sounds fantastic. And another event coming to the Mount Washington Auto Road is ATV Day, if I'm...
Yes,
so
the 26th, so the next 3 weekends. New Hampshire ATV Day has been this awesome event. It sells out the tickets in a matter of 20 minutes whenever our tickets go on sale. Wow. Wildly popular. So of course, because of COVID, last year's event was canceled. So everyone got transferred over to this year. So there's been a limited amount of tickets. So people who've been wanting to ride up their ATV haven't been able to do it. So last year, we actually opened up the auto road during the middle of the week, Monday through Friday, for anybody who has an ATV, wants to drive up their ATV, can do it on those days, just in June and September.
All right.
So that has enabled more people to come up and enjoy the auto road on their ATV.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's fun. Yesterday, you can see everyone come pulling into our gravel lots, unloading their ATVs, like heading up the mountain. And it's a limited amount of tickets each day, so we're not going to have all ATVs like ATV Day.
All right. So if someone wants to either take their ATV, or let's just say they want to take their car, or maybe a guided tour on the Mount Washington Auto Road, or book a kayak trip or a mountain bike, what are the first steps they should do? Does everybody need a reservation at this point, or is there anything you can just show up to do?
You can just show up just to drive yourself on the auto road, but I would always caution everybody to check the website and make sure that we are operating, because of course, like I said, we have these events that are happening on the auto road, which would change our operational status for driving yourself. Guided tours, you would always want to book a reservation. It's possible that we have some walk-in availability, but we're kind of, through COVID, we've found that reservations work, and we're moving everyone towards a reservation system. And that you can get on our website here, mountwashington.com, mt-washington.com, and that's where you can go to the Book Now button. That's right on the side there. Yeah, exactly, Matt. And then there you can see all the different offerings that we have, guided tours, and right there you can see some of the offerings for Great Glen trails as well. So Great Glen, you would definitely want to book a kayak trip, because we've got to plan a guide and make sure that we have all the information for you to go out. And we're doing our bike rentals online as well.
Oh, nice.
So you can book it and make sure that you have it for that kind of slotted time that you're planning to be there.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Anything else before we say goodbye? I know you have so much to cover.
We do. I'll just make one mention. We're really excited this year. 2 other events coming up that we're hosting. One is, of course, Seek the Peak with the Mount Washington Observatory in the middle of July. And then we're bringing back the Moat Mountain 24 Hours of Great Glen, August 7th and 8th. And this event, it's funny, when I first started here at Great Glen Trails, we were kind of thinking of another mountain bike event, and everyone said, why don't you just bring back the 24-hour race? So after 5 years, the 24-hour race is coming back. So
that is exciting. Is there, as I know you tried it, I believe, last year, and because of COVID, you had to postpone it. Is there room to still sign up for this year, or is that sold out?
No, it is sold out, but we're looking for volunteers. So if you still want to be a part of this really fun, awesome event, then you can go on the website and sign up as a volunteer.
Well, with a presenting sponsor like the Moat Mountain Brewery, I can see why it would be a fun event, and I would definitely sign up to volunteer for that. All right. Anything else before we say goodbye?
That's it. It's just great to be here. Thank you so much, Chris, for having me.
All right. Lisa McCoy, Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center and the Mount Washington Auto Road, thank you for coming down this morning. And you can find them up in Pinkham-Notch, Route 16 North, until you come to the base of Mount Washington, and they're right there.
You can't miss it.
All right. We'll be back with more White Mountains today, including a live conversation with the summit of Mount Washington. The Observatory Report is next.
This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro, family recipes from New York's Little Italy. passed down through generations. The best tomatoes, cheeses, olive oils imported directly from Italy, combined with the best homemade pasta, fresh cut steaks, veal, chicken, seafood, and Marcello's famous Italian meatballs. An elegant bistro, Tuscan patio, and Twilight Wine Garden offer wines straight from the vineyards of Tuscany. An espresso martini, local brew or specialty cocktail at a lavish indoor bar. Authentic Italian gelato, homemade cannolis, tiramisu, and espresso.
I've lived in the Bronx since I'm 3 years old, close to Arthur Avenue. This is the real deal. This is Italian food.
Now take the amazing flavor of Chef Vito Marcello's pasta sauces and dressings home with you. On sale at the Bistro and in stores around New England. This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro, CV Street, North Conway Village.
Gatorade Zero. All the electrolytes, zero sugar.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Get more out of Zero. Now available with protein.
Welcome to Woodstock Inn Brewery, an 11-time Best of New Hampshire winner. It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay. Enjoy the cozy yet adventurous menu of our top-rated restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and seasonal outdoor dining options, a garden patio, the Dam Bar made from real beaver felled logs, live music, entertainment, and more. Brewery tours are offered daily. Sample our classics like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000 Footer IPA, and Red Rack Ale. Or try our newest beers like Moody Brew or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale, most of which are available for purchase in our gift shop or on tap. With 40 unique rooms and suites and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for weddings, events, and your family's next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInnNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Welcome back. You're watching White Mountains Today, live from North Conway. It's time to go up to the summit of Mount Washington. Let's bring in Nicole Tolman. She's a weather observer with the Mount Washington Observatory. Good morning, Nicole.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning? Tell us what's happening on the summit of Mount Washington.
Yeah, we're doing pretty well. I have our current summit conditions page up behind me. I can tell you a little bit about what's going on. So right now, we are around 48 degrees. So it is kind of a toasty morning up here. We're enjoying the warmth. It's only going to get warmer for the rest of today. We do have some wind speeds around 51 miles an hour, and it is expected to rise throughout today. So breezy and warm to start off, and we are in the clouds right now with a visibility of only about 1/16 of a mile, as you can see in the middle.
All right. We were looking at an image earlier in the show from Wildcat Mountain. And it must be odd for you because you're in the fog. It seems so dense and thick, but really 20 feet outside of where you are, it's bright and sunny everywhere else.
Yeah, we've had little pockets of clearing this morning where we could see that we are one of the only clouds in the sky right now. And as you said, yeah, we know we're in the fog, but everybody else thinks that it's a beautiful day. I do have what it looks like up here. So you can barely see somebody walking in the center of our screen there. That's our visibility right now.
Low visibility. And that's something to keep in mind, too, if you're going hiking. You never know what the conditions are like. Well, you can get an idea of what the conditions are like on the summit, but they can be very different from what the conditions are like at the trailhead when you first leave.
Yeah, definitely. We encourage people to look at our current summit conditions page or forecast before coming up to the summit because it can change a lot on the way up the mountain.
All right, so fog is an issue right now, and then also as the day goes on, I know we're expecting possibly some thunderstorms down here in the valley. Is that true on the summit as well?
It is, yes. So as I mentioned, we're going to get a little bit warmer throughout today, a bit windier. We are expecting gusts possibly breaching the century mark, and we do have that chance of some thunderstorms for the late afternoon into the evening and a little bit overnight tonight. And some of those storms could get severe, so definitely keep an eye on the radar, make sure that you're safe and not getting stuck in any of those storms above tree line.
All right. Now, what about the forecast for the valley? I see that we are kind of in the beginning of a heat wave.
Yeah, it's going to get warmer down there as well. You guys are definitely going to get a taste of summer. It's going to be a little bit warmer tomorrow than it is today. And again, a little bit of a chance of those thunderstorms tomorrow as well as today. It's going to be a little bit stormier today, however.
All right. For those who don't like the heat, any sign of this heat breaking at some point?
Yeah, there is a chance. So towards the midweek, there's going to hopefully be a front that comes through and breaks that warm spell. But at least for this weekend, it's going to be quite toasty.
All right. I think I might have to put my air conditioner in today if the forecast that I see holds true. 90s going through the beginning of the week. And then, of course, the Mount Washington Observatory is a nonprofit organization. What do you guys have going on right now? I know you're looking forward to Seek the Peak coming up in really just a few weeks now.
Yeah, so I do have our Seek the Peak page up here behind me. This is seekthepeak.org. If you're interested in not only hiking this year, but we also expanded it to more of an outdoor expo. So there's things like hiking, biking, paddling, climbing, fishing, everything outdoors. And to support us, the nonprofit Mount Washington Observatory, head to seekthepeak.org and start up a fundraiser just to vow to get outside.
Right, huge outdoor festival this year. And if you want to get involved, you can probably start your journey at mountwashington.org. That's mountwashington.org. All right, Nicole Tolman from the Mount Washington Observatory. Anything else before we say goodbye?
No, that's it for me.
All right, we'll let you get back to your very important work up there on the summit of Mount Washington. Thanks for joining us.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye. And that again was Nicole Tolman, weather observer with the Mount Washington Observatory. All right, coming up on the show, hey, we still have a lot to do. We're going to be joined remotely by the folks from the Weather Vane Theater Playhouse in Whitefield, New Hampshire. Artistic director Ethan Paulini, as well as Jorge Donoso and Mernaz Tiv will be joining us live. We also have lots of watch and win to play, and we're going to get to one of those in just a second. But first, a couple of announcements to bring you up to speed on. We have a concert announcement. We are getting back to live music here in the White Mountains every Friday night beginning July 16th. So we have a little ways to go, but you're going to want to plan ahead, and it's through September 24th. We've got live music enjoyed on the lawn behind the Theater in the Wood in Intervale. The 11-week series has something for every type of music fan in the Mount Washington Valley, from soul, rock and roll, grunge, reggae, blues, or country. The Sunset Concert Series will kick off with the one and only Adam Ezra Group on Friday, July 16th. Doors to the venue will open at 7, with performances starting at 7:30. And again, those are on Friday evenings beginning July 16th. Tickets must be purchased in advance. Check out theaterinthewood.org. And for dads out there, or more importantly, for people who want to impress their dads, there's a Father's Day golf special at the Omni Mount Washington Resort up at Bretton Woods. They're offering a free round of golf for every full round of golf purchased on Father's Day, June 20th. It includes green fee and cart fee. Based on availability and space is limited. Golf tee times, call 603-278-4653. Once again, 603-278-4653, BrettonWoods.com for additional info. And that is one of the, definitely one of the best courses in the White Mountains, if not all of New England. Some live entertainment. Here is the current schedule through June 12th. Deacon Street in North Conway has Dennis and Davey every Friday and Saturday. One of my all-time favorites. If I were to pick a house band for the Mount Washington Valley, it'd be that duo right there.
Yeah.
Red Park. Have you ever heard Dennis and Davey?
No, I have not.
Oh, this younger generation. We got to get you guys. They're kind of a, I guess you'd call them an Irish, duo. They do definitely specialize in kind of Irish pub music. They do a lot of covers, and they're just amazing musicians. Davey, who is known for not wearing shoes, he likes to perform in his bare feet because he has all these foot pedals and different instruments to play with his feet.
Oh, no way.
While he's playing, like he plays everything from, the Irish, the Irish flute to, he might even play the bagpipes, I'm not sure, but he plays the guitar, he'll play the banjo, he'll play just so many different things. So he just goes from instrument to instrument, and together they're absolutely fantastic. Red Parka Pub in Glen has Ryan St. Ange. He is today. Tomorrow, Matt and the Barn Burners on June 9th, Greg Walsh.
We got.
Moving on to the Shenandoah Pub in Glen. Today they have Riley Parkhurst. She's one of our favorites. On the 11th, Rafe Montegrano. On the 12th, Riley Parkhurst returns. Shovel Handle Pub has Ryan St. Ange on the 11th and Bobby Sheehan on the 12th. And some more. Wildcat Tavern in Jackson has the Garden Stage with Dustin and the Remedy. That is today. On June 10th, Rafe Montegrano, and on the 11th, Al Schaffner. A week from today, it's the Garden Stage with the Revtones. So that is a look at live entertainment happening around the region. Nothing better than enjoying live music on a warm summer evening here in the White Mountains. Watch and win. Okay, so we have two qualifiers so far. We have Mary and we have David from Intervale and from Moultonborough, and they are both in the drawing for this prize. It is a Outdoor Research Bug Out Brim Hat. It's treated with Insect Shield and helps protect against mosquitoes, ticks, and other biting insects. It has a wide brim, mesh vents, and lightweight UPF 50 plus fabric that keeps you covered and cool on adventures in hot climates. We also are going to combine it with a 3-pack of Boost Oxygen, portable 95% pure, supplemental oxygen for all natural respiratory support. Great for athletic recovery, endurance. Little known fact, it also is good for hangover recovery, so I'm told. And there you go. So whether Dad just needs help climbing the stairs or is a triathlete, he'll love his Boost Oxygen. Plus,
it's a good selling
Bug Out Brim Hat.
Yes.
And I think this would be great for a trip down the Saco River. I feel like this was actually made for trips down the Saco River, this Outdoor Research hat. Okay, this question, answer it, be the first one with the correct answer. You'll get into the drawing. Which of these transportation hubs existed in North Conway before closing in the late 1980s? Late 1980s. Airport, bus station, train station, or trolley streetcar station.
This is I got this, it's a Wikipedia said the late 80s.
Okay, so it closed in the late 80s, and I think that's the key right there, because other transportation hubs may still kind of exist in part in North Conway. So, again, you have to match Matt's answer. Let's go to the phones. 603-356-6619. Good morning, Watch and Win. What is your answer?
D.
Is it D, trolley streetcar station? Is that what you said? Good guess, but try again. It is not trolley streetcar station. Oh, that would be something special. So Matt thinks it's either airport, bus station, or train station.
Why is it always I think when someone else tells me, man? It's always I think. I read it online. It's always I think.
Says this.
So Matt made it up.
Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
My guess is A, airport.
That would be my guess, too. I think that's what Matt's going for, and he is. Congratulations. Who do we have on the phone?
I'm going to win a chicken dinner.
Who do we have on the phone? What's your name?
Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. This is Gina.
Oh, Gina. Well, congratulations, Gina. Where are you calling from this morning?
I am calling from Glen.
Gina from Glen, you are in the qualifying group now for this great Outdoor Research Bug Out Brim hat. This is like a 50...
You really need that for work. Oh my God, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, it'll keep... It's a medium-sized... I kind of did try it on, and it does fit my head, and as you can see, it's a little bit big. So it's a medium size, it's the khaki color, it's fantastic. Keeps bugs away, keeps the sun out, keeps you cool, and we're also going to throw in a 3-pack of Boost Oxygen containers. So you're in the running for that prize. We're going to draw one winner at about 9:30 this morning, right before we sign off. So stand the line so I can get your information, and hopefully you'll be taking home this prize at the end of the show. So yeah, Matt, that was a good question. I thought you were going for the airport because that used to be where Settlers Green is now.
Yes.
That used to be the Eastern Slope Airport, I think they called it.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm 23 years old and I barely even, I don't know, like, I feel like once a show, it's like, Matt doesn't know something. I mean, I go on Wikipedia to make these questions.
We just like to pick on you.
It said the White Mountain Airport.
Yes.
You guys can Google it at home. I don't know.
It's definitely true. Well,
wait, isn't Eastern Slope? That's the one in Freiburg, man.
Yeah, Eastern Slope, you're right. Eastern Slope Regional Airport still exists. That's in Freiburg.
Yes.
There was one in North Conway as well, and I don't know if they coexisted. I don't know what the history is there. But yes, that was a famous airport right where Settlers Green is now. It's kind of the southern end of the North Conway Strip. The controversy, though, was some of those other transportation hubs still do exist, because obviously we have a train station, although it's not really a transportation hub anymore. The Conway Scenic Railroad just does, tourism trains.
But
at one point, it did receive travelers from Boston and all over. So
I know there's not a bus station, but there's a bus stop.
There is a bus stop, yes.
Just stop.
And you can get a pizza there too.
Yes, a really good pizza.
At First Stop in Conway. There's our free plug of the day. All right, I have to get information from our latest qualifier for this great prize. We're going to take a quick break. When we return, we have more events to tell you about. We'll update you on weather, more Watch and Win, and we have the folks from the Weather Vane Theater to talk to you live. Stay tuned.
Have you accepted chronic pain and loss of mobility as part of aging? What if you could get back the life you love? I'm Dr. Trish Murray, and I'd like to give you the tools to restore and maintain your own physical, mental, and cognitive health. The Discover Health Movement Membership is an online movement program that can be done anywhere on your own schedule. It's unique, fun, non-intimidating, and it gets you back to the life you love. Sign up at discoverhealthfmc.com.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
It doesn't matter how you grill. If you've got the greatest combination of spices in your hand, flame and flavor is all you need. Grill Mates.
The reviews are in for the newest breakfast and lunch restaurant in North Conway, 27 North.
I like the small town vibe. It's a really friendly place. It's a very eclectic menu, so you can get a little bit of everything. You feel like you're at home.
Skills come out, the food's always really hot. It's very good. It stays warm the whole time. You got that sizzle in the plate.
It was amazing.
27 North in North Conway Village, behind Badger Realty.
Pain? Yeah. Here, Aspercreme with max strength lidocaine. Works fast and lasts. Keep it. You're gonna need it.
Kick pain in the Aspercreme.
Enjoy majestic views from the dining room, screen porch, or cozy pub of Max's Pub at Snow Village Inn. Feast on Maine Coast oysters, fresh catch, juicy steaks, and craft cocktails served by attentive staff. Max's Pub, Snow Village Inn, Eaton.
Find adventure at every turn when you take a scenic drive or guided tour on the legendary Mount Washington Auto Road. Due to its remarkable location, weather, and history, the Mount Washington Auto Road is unlike any other driving experience in the eastern United States. As you climb to the highest peak in the Northeast, you'll pass through 4 distinct climate zones and have the opportunity to stop along the way to explore trails and discover scenic vistas. The summit of Mount Washington looms at 6,288 feet and is world famous for its ever-changing weather extremes and stunning panoramic views that can stretch all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. While you're on top, visit the historic summit buildings and learn more about the mountain at the Mount Washington Observatory's interactive Extreme Mount Washington Museum. The Mount Washington Auto Road. Elevate your adventure.
All right, welcome back to White Mountains today, live from North Conway. It is currently, let's see, update on the temperature. I've got 60, I don't think that's updated, 68 degrees in North Conway right now with sunshine outside. And there it is right there, live look, North Conway Village with blue skies and sunshine. A hazy, the views from a distance aren't that good today. We do have some kind of hazy sky out there. And Mount Washington itself has like the lone cloud on its summit right now. Let's get into the 5-day forecast. So today, the first half of the day is going to be fantastic, warming up into the upper 80s. It's going to feel really summery, sunny, light winds down in the valley. It is going to be a bit gusty up in the higher elevations. Could be hurricane force at times on Mount Washington, but a beautiful day down in the valley. After 2 and especially after 3 p.m. is when there's an elevated risk of some spotty thunderstorms. So do be aware, keep an eye on the sky later in the afternoon if you are in a vulnerable area like out on a lake or up on a summit above tree line. Sunday through Tuesday, heat wave just builds in. There is a chance we could break some daily high temperature records in parts of the state. And then Wednesday, it cools down with some showers and thunderstorms, ushering out the heat and getting us back to some seasonable temperatures for the second half of the week. That is a look at our weather forecast. Let's see, a quick note on Dine to Donate. You can join ACTS, that's Assistance Canine Training Service, for a Dine to Donate at the Black Cap Grill in North Conway on June 17th from 5 p.m. until closing. Come and meet some of the puppies who are being trained as service and facility dogs. A portion of the proceeds that night will be donated to ACTS, A-C-T-S, assistancecanine.org for more information on that. We love Black Cap Grill. I may be heading to Black Cap Grill later today myself. They've got a great outdoor patio, which is perfect on a nice warm evening like tonight or an afternoon if you're looking for an outdoor lunch. There should be kind of just a nice little breeze this afternoon, so that'll be a good place to go. And I highly recommend, what did I just have?
I was going to say, what do you like to eat there?
That's a good question, Matt. They've been known for their build your own burger menu where you can just custom make your own burger. The other day we had a company lunch there with the big boss, came over from Portland. And let's see, Debbie had the charcuterie board, which was like just all sorts of nuts and cheeses and meats. That'd go perfect with a glass of wine. It could be an appetizer for the whole table, or she just had it as her own little entree. See, Jeff, what did he have? I can't remember what Jeff had. I had, and they were really, really good. It was a Korean brisket sliders, basically. But they were in these steamed buns. They were like these, almost like these white dumpling buns. They were steamed, they were moist. And the Korean brisket was just fantastic with like an Asian slaw on top of it. Oh, so good.
That sounds unreal.
It was very good. And of course, they have great beverages there, great craft cocktails and local brews as well. So
I like that pastrami sandwich they got on the rye, man. That kills me.
Like a Reuben?
I don't think it's a Reuben. I forget. I think it's called I think it's like the 2498 or something like that. It's like the elevation level of Black Cap, I think.
Oh yeah.
And it's just a pastrami sandwich on rye. It's not a Reuben, but it's unreal. It's unreal.
Oh man, I want to give a quick plug to some of our new clients. We've been seeing some of in our ad breaks, some new faces, some new names. Max's Pub at Snow Village Inn in in Snow Village, New Hampshire, which is basically right outside of Eaton. It might technically be part of Eaton, I'm not sure. But you would take 153 south out of Conway to find that. And oysters right there, that's one of their big draws, one of the few places around where you can get really good oysters right from the coast of Maine. And it's also a nice setting because it's not right in the hustle and bustle of North Conway. You drive down to Eaton, you take a left at Crystal Lake, just beautiful, iconic New England scenery. You get the White Steeple Church, mountains, twisty, turny, backcountry roads, and then you get to the Snow Village Inn, and they have this expansive view of the White Mountains, and you can sit and enjoy, again, another craft cocktail, Maine Coast oysters. They specialize in seafood, surf and turf, all sorts of gourmet dishes. So head to the Snow Village Inn and Max's Pub. Also, I want to give a shout out to Gorham Bike and Ski. They're actually not on the air with us yet. We're working on their ad, but they are open now in North Conway, formerly the Ski and Snowboard Liquidation Center across from Dunkin' Donuts. Don't even think they have their signage up yet, but they are open, and they are the Mount Washington Valley's kind of bike headquarters now for road cycling, mountain biking, and they also have Nordic and Alpine ski equipment in there as well. So if you're in the market for a bike, if you're looking for bike advice, nice thing is you can test ride bikes there. They can make sure to custom fit them to you, because when you order something online, usually you have to put it together yourself, and there's a lot of things that could go wrong. If I'm riding a bike, especially a mountain bike or a road bike that I'm going to be riding for miles and miles over potentially rough terrain, I want to make sure it's built right and fit to me. So that is Gorham Bike and Ski. And then also want to shout out to Discover Health Movement membership. So tomorrow, actually, we have, Dr. Trish Murray will be joining us. And Dr. Trish Murray is from Discover Health in Conway, and basically their whole goal is to help you feel better. As you get older, you start to have more aches and pains, and they're all about, not just putting a Band-Aid on things, treating the pain, but fixing it so that you don't feel that pain anymore and you can enjoy life. Because what good is being in the White Mountains if you're not, feeling well enough to really get out and enjoy it? So Dr. Trish Murray, she'll actually be on the show tomorrow morning with host Rob Clark, and we'll find out more about her Discover Health Movement membership. It's a very easy way to start feeling better, reducing your pain, and getting back to the life you love. All right, Matt, I am tempted to forego. We're going to, I think, push off the next Watch and Win because we do have to check in with the folks at Discover Health. Actually, not Discover Health. What do you call it? Weathervane Theater. Thank you, Matt. Do we have time? Maybe we can sneak it in. Should we do it? Let's do it.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do Watch and Win. Okay, so we have 3 qualifiers so far. See how I talked myself into that? This is how live TV works in North Conway. You can hear the director's thoughts in real time.
Yes. I'm here.
I
could roll into it now. You want me to roll into it now?
Watch and Win?
People know what they're going to win?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's play some Watch and Win. We've got an Outdoor Research bug-out brim hat plus a 3-pack of Boost Oxygen. We're qualifying people all shows. So far, it's Mary, David, and Tina who are in the drawing. If you want to get in the drawing for this hat and Boost Oxygen, call now and answer this question. Identify this common fish occurring in New Hampshire. Call 603-356-6619. Identify this common fish occurring in New Hampshire. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
I'm sorry, I'm streaming, so I couldn't see it.
Okay, I'm going to give you 5. Just guess any fish. 3, 2. What kind of fish do you think that is? 3, 2. Can you see it? Any? Okay, I've got to take a new caller. Good luck. Call back.
Good luck.
603-356-6619. Identify. There is a 30-second lag for people who are streaming, so sometimes they call before they actually see the question, and that is definitely a challenge. 603-356-6619. What fish is that? Oops.
Beep.
Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
That's a largemouth bass.
He says with such nonchalance, confidence. That is a largemouth bass. Who do we have on the phone?
This is Jerry.
Jerry, where are you calling from?
Conway.
Jerry from Conway. You are now in the running for this great Outdoor Research Bug Out Brim hat. It's actually treated with a special material that keeps bugs away. Also, it's light, airy, and keeps the sun away from your head. Plus, we're going to throw in a 3-pack of Boost Oxygen. It could be yours. Stay on the line. I need to get your information so I can get you into the drawing. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're talking live with the Weather Vane Theater.
Treat yourself to one of the most memorable golf experiences in the White Mountains at Hales Location Golf Course. Located at the base of White Horse Ledge, this 9-hole course is artfully laid out for challenging play amidst jaw-dropping beauty. End with cocktails, lunch, or dinner with a view at the newly renovated White Mountain Hotel and Resort. It's the perfect destination for a golf group outing or take advantage of the Sunday afternoon 9 Wine and Dine special. Book online at halesLocationGolf.com.
Itch, scratch, itch, scratch, must not, itch, scratch.
Stop the itch sanity. Cortisone 10, maximum strength itch relief, without a prescription. Goodbye, itch. Cortisone 10.
I've travelled all over the country talking about saving with Geico, but that's the important bit, isn't it? Showing up, saying, hello, fancy a nice chat. And then we talk like two old friends about sticky buns and all the savings you could get by bundling your home and car insurance. But here's the real secret. Eye contact. Do you feel that? We just had a moment. Who'd have thought it?
Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best. Spring is in the air, the great outdoors are calling, and Clear Eyes is essential gear. It relieves redness and irritation with up to 12 hours of soothing comfort, so nothing slows down your springtime. Whiter, brighter, more comfortable. Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best.
Enjoy sparkling clean, spacious suites with kitchens at award-winning Attitash Mountain Village in New Hampshire's White Mountains. Perfect for families and couples, the resort features on-site amenities like a private beach on the river, clay tennis courts with private lessons, fire pits, hot tubs, indoor and outdoor swimming pools, walking trails, and horse and wagon rides. Book your getaway. Go to amv.vacations.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
This is White Mountains Today, live from North Conway. I'm Chris Prue in our North Conway studio, joined remotely by the folks from the Weathervane Theater in Whitefield, New Hampshire. Let's bring in Ethan Paulini. He is the artistic director. Ethan, how are you doing today?
Good morning. I'm doing great. Thanks for having us.
Oh, well, it's great to have you, although remotely from Whitefield, New Hampshire, just a short drive from North Conway, where our studio is. For those who are unfamiliar with the Weathervane Theater, give us a little overview about what this theater is all about.
Sure. We are a Actors Equity Alternating Regional Theater in Whitefield, as you mentioned, which alternating rep means that literally you can see a different show every night. So we're doing 11 main stage productions starting June 26th through October 10th. We've got shows like Hello Dolly, Amadeus, Kinky Boots, She Loves Me, Pippin. We've got a little bit of something for everyone. We also have theater for young audiences with our Patchwork Players and our Picnic with Patchwork. And then we have special events, which is what we're kicking off our season with next weekend, which is really what I wanted to share with everyone today.
All right. We're also joined by Jorge Donoso and Mernaz Tiv, and I'm going to ask you guys just to participate and contribute as you see fit as we're going through this conversation. So, Ethan, the big news is you guys have teamed up with Out of the Box Theatrics, and you've got something big to announce. So let's get right into it. What's going on at the Weathervane?
Sure. So, Out of the Box Theatrics is an acclaimed off-Broadway theater company in New York City, and over the past really almost year, we have been soliciting scripts from across the country, and we're looking for the best new voices, the most exciting new playwrights. Because like I said, we do lots of established shows, but we also want to make sure we're creating space and sharing with our audiences some really exciting new works. And we have next weekend, we have a residency with two playwrights coming up to Whitefield from New York. To present their brand new plays. One of the playwrights is with us. That's Mernaz. She wrote a beautiful play called Threads. And they'll have two presentations next Friday evening at 7 and next Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m. And I'm so excited to get to work in season 56 after such a long 2020, we all know. And so to get back to live theater and to do it with these very special events and to have the playwrights live in the theater with us so that they can discuss their work and really have a dialogue with the audience and hopefully get some valuable feedback for their process as well.
All right, let's bring in Mernaz Tiv. Tell us a little bit about Threads, this play that you wrote.
Sure. So Threads is a play about 3 women of different generations that are from Iran, and they're in the U.S. living in Southern California in the 90s. And they are running an eyebrow threading shop. And it's really just a story of them exploring their relationship with Iran, their relationship with the U.S., and where they fit into this world that they don't feel like they belong, and sort of how they navigate that at their different points of life as a mother, as a reckless young adult, and as a teenager. So that's
all right. Well, that sounds fantastic. And what's been your experience so far at the Weathervane in Whitefield? You must be excited to have this, take the stage in front of a live audience.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. I think Weathervane has done such a great job making sure me and the other writer are getting the resources we need as young writers. Residencies and the chance to work with actors and a director really help writers sort of craft their story, and it's sort of impossible to write a play in sort of a isolated space, so this is giving me the chance to make it a more communal experience, which I'm really looking forward to.
All right. And Jorge Donoso, let's bring you in. Tell us a bit about your experience. How are you involved in this?
Sure. So, we started the residency initiative. It was supposed to be here at the Weather Vane for the first time last year. And then, everything shut down. The world shut down. And that process was going to be rushed a little bit, it felt. So then with the pandemic, we really took our time to establish what it is we wanted to do with the residency. Back in September, October, I think we sent out a massive notice, for playwrights to submit their works. And we received over 160, 170 submissions from playwrights all over the country. And so it was my job then to assemble an entire admissions panel of 10, 15 people to read every single one of these excerpts, to then choose the plays that we wanted to read in full, And then we narrowed it down to a top 20, same admissions panel. And then we arrived at our 2 playwrights who are coming up this season.
Well, if you'd like to see some fantastic theater performed in a local setting in Whitefield, New Hampshire, and we're talking, really, great talent from new people who perform in New York and all over the country, really coming up here to little old Whitefield, New Hampshire, to put on some great shows. It is coming up. The stage date is right around the corner. Ethan, how do people get tickets? How do people watch these shows?
Yep. So weathervanenh.org is the easiest way. That's our website. You can order tickets to the residency event or any of our main stage production. The cool thing about the residency is that it is pay what you can. There's a suggested donation of $12 a ticket, but you can, tell us what it is that you're comfortable and able to pay at this time. We just want folks in the audience to have that experience with us. And in addition, it is also available via live stream. So if you can't make it to Whitefield, you can watch these plays from the comfort of your own home. Or you can call the box office, 603-837-9322. We'll help you out. We'll hook you up with tickets, and we'll welcome you back into the theater.
All right, that is fantastic. So again, after a long hiatus of in-person live theater, it is back, and we are ready to really enjoy it this summer. And that, again, is the Weather Vane Theater in Whitefield. Ethan Paulini, Jorge Donoso, and Mernaz Tibb, thank you guys so much for joining us today. And we'll have to do this several times throughout the summer because you guys have a huge lineup.
Cool. We can't wait.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us. And you are watching White Mountains TV. We'll be right back.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Millions are saying yes to Allegra, the #1 allergist-recommended non-drowsy brand. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, and unlike Zyrtec, it's non-drowsy. Say yes to the fastest non-drowsy 24-hour relief. Allegra.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the Supreme Chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Family recipes from New York's Little Italy, passed down through generations. The best tomatoes, cheeses, olive oils imported directly from Italy, combined with the best homemade pasta, fresh cut steaks, veal, chicken, seafood, and Marcello's famous Italian meatballs. An elegant bistro. Tuscan Patio and Twilight Wine Garden offer wines straight from the vineyards of Tuscany. An espresso martini, local brew or specialty cocktail at a lavish indoor bar. Authentic Italian gelato, homemade cannolis, tiramisu, and espresso.
I've lived in the Bronx since I'm 3 years old, close to Arthur Avenue. This is the real deal. This is Italian food.
Now take the amazing flavor of Chef Vito Marcello's pasta sauces and dressings home with you. On sale at the Bistro and in stores around New England. This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro, CV Street, North Conway Village.
Welcome back. This is White Mountains Today, live from North Conway. I'm Chris Prue. Let's update you on the weather forecast for the White Mountains. It is a hot one today, very summery. There's definitely a taste of the summer in the air right now. It's starting off really pleasant, actually. We've got temperatures currently at, 77. It is warming up really quickly in North Conway. 77, high pressure across the eastern seaboard. And the main story for today is sunshine. It's going to be a little humid out there and warming up to a high of about 88 degrees. No precipitation right now in the picture. Everything is well to our north, but we could have some spotty thunder showers and showers popping up later in the afternoon. In fact, strong to severe storms will be possible primarily across interior Maine and New Hampshire and across the mountains. And severe storms will be capable of producing damaging winds with possible power outages and a low threat for damaging hail. So get out, enjoy the first half of the day. That is the most reliable in terms of weather. Sunny skies, a high of 88, and just be aware that later in the afternoon, especially after 2 to 3 p.m., that's when those storms may start popping up. Tonight, there's a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 2 a.m., and some of them could produce against small hail and gusty winds. Otherwise, it'll just be a mostly cloudy night with a low around 65. Forecast for Sunday, this is when it really starts to get hot. 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 11. Otherwise, mostly sunny, hot, and a high near 90. West wind around 5 miles per hour. Clear on Sunday night and a low of 67 degrees. So that's pretty high for the low. Monday 93, Tuesday 91, all sunny, and then Wednesday a transition day back to some cooler temperatures for the second half of the week. Summit forecast for today, if you're planning on going for a hike above treeline or maybe taking the Mount Washington Auto Road to the summit, you'll find the summit mostly in the clear, becoming in and out of the clouds under increasingly cloudy skies later in the day. Chance of rain showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Some thunderstorms may produce strong gusts and small hail. Winds will be west, shifting northwest, 40 to 55 miles per hour, and then increasing to 55 to 75, which is hurricane force, with gusts up to 95 miles per hour later in the day. So kind of a little bit of everything on the summit of Mount Washington. Let's see, tomorrow on the show. Tomorrow's actually a great show. Rob Clark will host his first show of the season tomorrow morning, 7:30 to 9:30. We've got Trish Murray, Dr. Trish Murray from Discover Health Movement membership. She's going to be on the show to talk about a very easy way to kind of get back your health. If you're suffering from aches and pains and chronic nagging issues that are preventing you from enjoying your time here in the White Mountains, well, she's got some solutions. Also, we'll have Christopher Bellis. He is the president of White Mountain Pride. June, of course, is Pride Month, and we'll be playing more Watch and Win. Oh, I got to show you this. This is tomorrow's prize. This is a $150 retail value. This is, let's see if I can put it up right here. This is from Arc'teryx. It is an Arc'teryx Squamish hoodie, woman's lightweight, durable, compressible wind shell with exceptional versatility. Retails for $159. So we've got a women's small Arc'teryx Squamish hoodie here, and this is going to be the prize tomorrow morning. So if you want to win this prize, make sure you tune in 7:30 to 9:30 live. You can watch us on cable TV, and we are streaming on our Facebook page, on our we have a YouTube page where we stream, and you can also stream us right from our website, whitemountains.tv. Let's play some Watch and Win right after we tell you about some Tin Mountain nature programs. Tin Mountain will continue their online nature program series through June. Wednesday, June 9th, grab your daughter, mother, sister, or friend and come for the all-female evening paddle on Shakurawa Lake. Thursday, June 10th, tune into an online session and hear from Andrea Lamoureux, New Hampshire Lake's vice president, about how being at the lake is good for you and some simple things you can do to help keep the lake you enjoy healthy. Then Tuesday, the 29th, join them as they wander through the most northerly and perhaps largest mountain laurel population in New Hampshire. Whitemountains.tv has more info. And now, if you want to get in the drawing, we're running out of time. In fact, I'm going to say it, Matt, this is our last qualifier of the morning. We are joining, let's see, currently in the drawing, we've got Jerry, Tina, David, and Mary. We're going to enter one more person. If you'd like to get into the drawing for this outdoor research bug-out brim hat treated with insect shield and helps protect against mosquitoes, ticks, and other biting insects. It has a wide brim, mesh fence, and lightweight UPF 50 plus fabric that keeps you covered and cool on adventures in hot climates. We're also going to throw in a 3-pack of Boost Oxygen, portable, 95% pure supplemental oxygen for all natural respiratory support. No prescription needed. You can pick these up anywhere now. Walmart, Walgreens, CVS. What a great product. That prize pack is yours, or at least you get into the drawing for it, if you answer this question correctly. Pop quiz. Cambridge's own Dane Cook has made his name in the entertainment industry as what? Entertainment themed? Not necessarily. We had a couple. We had the bass question, and we had
two entertainment ones.
And the transportation question.
Yes.
But definitely it is a entertainment-dominated morning. 603-356-6619. What is Dane Cook? Tell us how he's made his name in the entertainment industry. So, for example, is he a professional clown?
Yes, a juggler.
A juggler. Good morning, Watch and Win. What is your answer? Are you there? Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
A comedian?
Is Dane Cook a comedian, Matthew? He is a comedian. Congratulations, you are the last qualifier for this great prize. Who do we have on the phone?
Danielle.
Danielle, where are you calling from?
Moultonborough.
Danielle from Moultonborough. All right. You have joined Jerry, Tina, David, and Mary. Stay on the line. We're going to get your information, and we're going to draw one winner in the last segment of the show. Matt, do you know any jokes?
Any what? Any Dane Cook jokes?
Just any jokes in general. And now that we're on a comedy theme. No?
No.
I'll give you one.
Give me one.
Okay, I got to remember it. It was really funny. Hold on. Hold on. I'll have to think of it and get... When we come back from this next break, the best knock-knock joke you ever heard.
I can't wait.
Stay tuned.
Welcome to Woodstock Inn Brewery, an 11-time Best of New Hampshire winner. It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay. Enjoy the cozy yet adventurous menu of our top-rated restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and seasonal outdoor dining options, a garden patio, the Dam Bar made from real beaver felled logs, live music, entertainment, and more. Brewery tours are offered daily. Sample our classics like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000 Footer IPA, and Red Rack Ale. Or try our newest beers like Moody Brew or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale, most of which are available for purchase in our gift shop or on tap. With 40 unique rooms and suites and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for weddings, events, and your family's next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInnNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood, steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants or browse restaurants right now at thevalleyoriginals.com.
All right, that is the end of our show. Make sure you tune back in tomorrow morning, 7:30 to 9:30 with host Rob Clark. He'll update you on the weather forecast, events, and he's got some great studio guests, Dr. Trish Murray from Discover Health and Christopher Bellis from Valley Pride. Thank you to Matthew, my director in the back. And Matt, we promised the world's best knock-knock joke, and I still can't remember it, so instead we're going to go to one of the lamest knock-knock jokes.
Good.
Matt, knock-knock.
Who's there?
A little old lady.
A little old lady who?
Are you going to yodel or are you going to let me in? Little old lady who? Little old lady who?
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Lame.
That's
cute. You want one more?
Let's do it. Yeah, why not? what people want.
Who's there? I mean, knock, knock.
Who is there?
Hawaii.
Hawaii who?
I'm good. Hawaii you.
That is astounding. This is great.
Yeah.
We're getting you ready for your day in the White
Oh,
Mountains.
yes. You can tell these jokes to everybody you meet as you're guzzling a ice-cold birch beer at Zeb's General Store.
Tremendous.
All right, we have to draw one winner for this great prize. It's an Outdoor Research bug-out brim hat combined with a 3-pack of Boost Oxygen. All combined, this is probably a good $70 value. And let's see, so far our total qualifiers were, we had Mary, David, Tina, Jerry, and Danielle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to randomly assign a number to each of these. All right, they are numbered from 1 to 5 in random order. Matthew,
You love to do this.
pick a number.
You love to do this to me, and I can't. 1 through 5, you said?
Yeah, you just got to pick a number 1 through 5. Like it could be 2, could be 4, 3, 1, or 5.
Oh, we're going to see what Google says. Here, this is going to be kind of a big reveal. You ready for this?
Yeah. No.
Google says number 2.
Google says number 2, which was randomly assigned to Tina from Glenn. So Tina from Glenn. And I know I believe she works at Attitash and was saying that this hat would come in super handy on a hot, sunny day helping the guests over there. So that is congratulations to Tina. All right, if you want to win more prizes, including, don't forget, tomorrow's prize, Arc'teryx Squamish women's jacket, $149 value. This could be yours. Tune in tomorrow morning, 7:30, 9:30. Thank you, Matt. Thank you for watching. Have a great day in the White Mountains.